I'm Shasta. I'm an ecologist and a facilitator with Future Crunch. My personal sphere of research is with invertebrates, and so one of my favourite futures subjects, which also happens to be crunchy, is insects as a future food. Now, you might have heard some of the hype, and I can attest that it's legit. Pound for pound, insect protein provides more iron than beef, whilst delivering less fat. In fact, insects have omega-3 6 fatty acids, making them more like fish. And in fact, they're the only animal protein source that comes with its own source of fibre. Now, they deliver all of that while requiring less feed, less water. That means they produce less pollution streams, a la global warming gas emissions, and all on a smaller footprint. That is land where we ourselves might want to farm or live. Now, these are all big ticket conservation items in terms of our growing human population. Also, and I think this is quite pertinent, the greater genetic distance there is between us and our food, the smaller the risk there is of us contracting diseases from it. Things like mad cow disease, or bird flu, or coronavirus. Now, speaking of zoology, another Future Crunch subject that I really love to sink my teeth into is how our human evolution is impacting our contemporary thoughts and reactions. For instance, there's a bunch of psychological research which can already predict how likely you are to adopt insects into your diet, based on choices that you've already made. Things like familiarising yourself with your carbon footprint, or switching to plant milk, or if you're the kind of person who goes up to those little booths in the supermarket to taste lab-grown meat. Now, you might have made some of these choices already, you might not be able to, and actually none of that matters, because the world isn't going to be saved by a few perfect bicycle-riding vegans. Rather, a far more profound shift comes when each one of us adopts the few changes that we can. And I can assure you that there is an insect-inspired technology that will fit your field. It might be employing dung beetles in agri-systems for nitrogen and phosphorus drawdown, which actually leads to more energy-efficient steak production. Or the maggots which can convert hipster waste streams like homebrew and coffee brewing into biofuel, compost, and protein powder. Might be the agriculture and planning collaboration which converted billboards into bee hotels, thereby recruiting cities into the biodiversity conservation effort. Or the dragonfly-inspired surface spray that actually causes bacteria to tear themselves apart. Think about that on the handrails, the door handles, or the elevator buttons of your children's hospital. I don't want you to waste your energy feeling inadequate next time you pass up the vegetarian option at lunch, but rather think of the conversation that you could spark up about the collaboration that you facilitated between your company and the German firm that creates spiderweb-inspired glass, saving the lives of thousands of birds in your city. There is a remarkable change out there that will fit you, and we want you to go out and find it.